For the 50th anniversary of Thomas, British Rail joined forces with several groups to celebrate the tank engine's Golden Jubilee. One of their plans was to honor his creator, who had inspired the interest of a young audience in trains and travel. The Class 91s were introduced in 1988 as the power for the InterCity 225 trains on the East Coast Main Line. Number 91024 was built in September 1990, seeing service between London, Newcastle, and Scotland. Over the years, many of its class were named after various places and famous people, a treatment the locomotive would receive in 1995. On October 4th, following the launch party of Wilbert Awdry's biography, The Thomas the Tank Engine Man, the crowd made their way to King's Cross Station, where a naming ceremony for 91024 was to take place. Christopher Awdry, along with Railway Series narrator Johnny Morris, were on hand to unveil its name. Reverend W. Awdry, complete with a cast of Thomas. Due to his declining health, Wilbert was unable to attend the event, but was later gifted his own nameplate and Thomas cast, which are now on display at the Dean Forest Railway. 91024 would only wear its nameplates and Thomas cast until 1997, when, following the completion of privatization, the Great Northeastern Railway removed them, with Reverend W. Awdry being painted directly onto the locomotive. However, GNER would lose its franchise to National Express, and the locomotive, now numbered 91124, was stripped of its name in February 2009. Since 2018, 91124 continues to operate for the now London Northeastern Railway, moving passengers between Leeds and London. Whilst other 91s currently operating have received new names, 124 remains the only member not to carry one. One could only imagine the irony Wilbert felt about having his name displayed on an electric locomotive, when he had this to say about them.
They're rather like worms. They live in holes, and you've got the feeling that, like a worm, you could cut it in half and it wouldn't mind. It'll grow a separate end each way.